My name is Daniel Salazar. I'm from Portland, Oregon, born and raised here. I live in Southeast Portland currently, and I work at D&H Flagging.
My name is Chad Worthington. I live in Oregon City, Oregon. During the summer, I work for D&H in a construction zone, flagging and watching the work crew. It was on July 21st of last year. Basically, I was struck by a minivan going about 60 miles per hour on the I-5 bridge. You know, I was in a protected truck. It's a crash truck. It's designed to take impact. Immediately, it was shock, like what just happened to me. Kind of took action after that because I started hearing like screaming, and you know, kind of got intense, and my adrenaline started pumping, and I knew I kind of had to do something. After I got hit, I got out of the vehicle. I approached the girl that was on the ground. I believe she was driving. She was laying on the ground and screaming. At that time, the van caught on fire. I was calling 911 as that was going on. Actually, Daniel, over our walkie-talkie, said, "Grab a fire extinguisher."
He told me that there were people stuck in the car, and we couldn't get the doors open. So I took my fire extinguisher. I tried to get the fire out first, but it wasn't doing anything. It was just completely being fueled by gas or something because it wouldn't go out. And so I started trying to bust the window out, the passenger side window, with the fire extinguisher.
At that time, actually a little bit before that, the lady, I believe it was the mom of the child, said, my baby, my baby."
And then I could hear her crying in there, and the car was filling up with smoke. And so that's when we ran around to the other side, and a couple guys were breaking out all the windows, just trying to get some of the smoke out of there. It was already really hot in the car, yeah. And I remember thinking that she was just going to stop crying any minute because she can't get oxygen. And like a bunch of guys started leaving because they thought it was going to blow up, because by the time we got the last window open, there was like flames like coming into the back seat of the car.
Eventually, I was able to get in there and unbuckle the seat and pull her out and hand her to Daniel, and they ran away. And literally, I'd say probably a few minutes after, the van exploded. When
we were done, it was just us. Everybody else ran away. I just kept thinking about my daughter, you know, because I was like, there was just no way that I could leave a kid in the car. And like, because if we would have done that, we would have had to stand away from the car and just know that there's a little girl burning inside this car, and there's nothing we could do about it. I wouldn't have been able to live with myself at all. So I had to get her out or die trying. You know, there was no question in my mind that we were going to get her out.
I don't consider myself as a hero. I just did what I think, you know, everybody should have done. Or, you know, if they see somebody in an incident like that, you know, that's what any, you know, good Samaritan should do.
I was in the right place at the right time to do the right thing. And it feels really good for me. And, you know, my life hasn't been the easiest life, but this kind of made it all, my whole life, worth it.